It says we're live. Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the Raging Geek Jedi, but it's not the show this time. It's actually a watch party. We're going to start our journey into the depths of hell to watch the Disney sequel trilogy, starting with The Force Awakens. I'm joined by my co-hosts, as always, Lost Jedi 22. How you doing, man?
I'm doing well, thank you. Well, about to suffer, but right now I'm doing well.
And Raging Rhino, what's up, man?
Hey, how are we all doing?
Good.
Kind of looking forward to letting out some frustration on this film.
Yeah, I know. Yeah,
Here we go.
I know. Right, here we go with this shit. At least it's not the Last Jedi yet. We still are not there yet. We have this, which is not as bad. So but we'll see how it goes.
Get to that, isn't it?
Yeah, I know, right? So
It's
how
gonna be
this?
there.
Oh, look, Apollo Patriots here. Hey, Apollo. Hey, Runner Studios is here as well.
Hello, runner.
Hail, guys! It is the
Hey,
Greek god of blue Twi'lek women himself, Apollo Patriot, Trey Courtney. Ah, Trey Courtney's watching Halloween 2018. Man, that's a good choice. I'm actually probably going to do a commentary for that before the new Halloween comes out. But we are watching this through Disney Plus. We are actually doing a watch party. If you guys do want to join, I can put the code in the chat. But if you want to just watch along at home on your DVD or anything like that, there will be a timestamp in the corner. I just have to roll over it every now and then just to see where it is. But before we actually start it, I will let you guys know when I'm counting down to when and hit a play. Yes, I got a bad feeling about this. So do I, Runner Studios. So do I.
Apollo, we're not actually going to stream the movie. We're just going to stream a
Correct.
timestamp, and then you can
Yeah.
kind of sync with us.
Yeah, there will be
Especially
no
if you
audio for
have
the movie. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
if you have Disney Plus, you can stream along with us.
Yeah. If you guys want, there is a uh, Chrome extension called Disney Plus Party. It does cost, I think, what's $2.99, I believe.
99, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like
Um,
$3.
it's like $3, but if you want to end up doing this with your friend, who'd want to really? But anyway, we'll leave the code for the watch party in the chat. So I'm gonna go ahead and put the room code in the chat for that. If you guys want to join, you can join. But I mean, if you don't, I completely understand. But you do have to have Disney Plus, correct?
Hey there, hello.
I
Welcome
think
to
this
the
will.
dreaded watch party.
Yes, yeah, yeah. I think I am trying to kill my subscribers. I just 300 now. I'm going to be negative 200.
You could, in theory, if you have the DVD, and I don't know why you would, but if you do happen to own the DVD, you can play it along, and it'll probably sync up pretty close, if not exactly, to. It's not like these things have been bastardized with the special edition yet, so.
If you guys see in the bottom right corner of the stream, I will roll over it again. But you see the timestamp is right now set at 0, and it shows the movie is 2 hours, 18 minutes, and 56 seconds with credits. So I feel bad for you.
We're not
Of course, yeah, Trey Courtney, yeah, definitely.
It's all right though, Trey Courtney. Like, we're gonna pick this thing apart. We're gonna have a good laugh. We're gonna
Oh yeah, it's gonna be fun.
try and make it a bit more fun than it's actually going to be to watch it. So hopefully we can at least get something out of it.
Yes.
Yeah, it's basically going to be us bullshitting along while kind of watching the movie mostly.
Yeah. Yeah. So yeah,
We're just these things now don't make sense, knowing what comes, and
exactly
again, just picking it apart, having fun.
Yeah. Yep. Glad you all are joining us. We do appreciate it. We're gonna have fun with this, and
Teresa.
Hey,
Welcome.
Miss Martin Muses, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. You're here to join in our
Roses.
suffering. Yes.
Yeah.
Everything is roses at the moment.
Chance. Us give the chat a chance to sort of get in here a little bit and maybe get your DVDs, if you got them, synced up and ready to go.
Yep. Yeah, I know Ryan is live on Twitch at the moment.
Yeah.
I think he's been live for about an hour now or so, so he probably won't be live much longer.
I just thought we'd do this because we had an opportunity.
Correct.
It's a bit impromptu, but try and give a bit more notice on the next one, even though the next one is The Last Jedi, and I wouldn't see why anyone would want to come and watch that with us. But
of course, people will.
That's the one I'm dreading the most.
And they'll be waiting for us to go live, and they'll be like, "Oh, they already hung themselves. They didn't even start the movie; they already hung themselves." Yeah.
Let us suffer together. Thank you, Teresa. Soul Assassin,
Soul
hail.
Assassin. Yeah, Teresa, absolutely.
That's one
Yeah,
way
we
to
will
get out
suffer
of
together.
watching. It's one way to get out of watching The Rise of Skywalker is if we kill ourselves after Last Jedi.
I'm tempted to kill myself after this one.
See, this one will be the most
I
tolerant
want to
of the
watch The
three.
Last Jedi again. Oh god.
Oh my god. Can you imagine if everything
How long
screwed
does
up on the
this movie
screen?
go
We had to
for?
rewatch The Last Jedi.
How long does this movie go for?
2 hours, 18
2:18.
minutes, and 56 seconds. That's, of course, with credits. So
Okay. Just thinking about the amount of time I have in my life and whether or not I can really sacrifice this amount on
Hey,
this
you know what?
crap.
Trey Courtney, I don't blame you there. He says to watch better movies along with your shit quill trilogy commentary. I don't blame you, man. I really,
Okay.
really don't.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Well,
That works.
Absolutely.
Hey, if this, I mean, our schedules are a little bit tough to work out to do watch parties at a reasonable hour
Yeah.
U.S. time. However, if this turns out pretty well and people seem to enjoy it, there's no reason why we couldn't do other titles that we can simultaneously stream together, particularly if they're on Disney Plus, because we already have the ability to sync that up
correct.
really nicely, where one of us can pause if we need to. We're not really going to pause much at all. Like, it's not going to be EFAP in the sense that, you know, we're going to pause and elaborate it. We're just going to kind of talk over the movie.
We want you guys to be able to watch this on replay, you know, as a like a commentary. So
Exactly.
before watching the sequel trilogy, do your eyes bleed? They will. That's right, Lyndon. Oh, hey, Lyndon is here. Yes, man. What's up?
And then,
Yeah, of
welcome
course.
to the
Our,
dreaded
ear,
watch
our ears
party.
were bleeding with our eyes after it's over.
No,
Last time
I
I
don't
watched
want to
Trent-
do this. I just don't want to do this.
The thing is, though, like I said, this one will be the least painful out of the
Painful.
three. So,
Yeah, I agree.
yeah.
This is the one that I believe that I'd be able to get through the easiest.
Yeah. The problem with this movie is
I
going
think
forward,
everyone would
though,
agree.
that you know what's coming next. So it's like, even if you did like The Force Awakens when it first came out, it's hard to like it anymore because you know what comes next. You're like, oh shit,
Yeah.
I gotta deal with that. Yeah.
Yeah, that ending where he's handing the lightsaber over, you're just going to be thinking, he's just going to fucking throw it over his shoulder anyway.
I know.
This is
You're
great
like,
for those people that tried to use that excuse of, oh, you got to wait to see the entire trilogy before you say that these are bad.
oh yeah, we
All
already
right,
did.
let's see
Really
how they
bad.
back up now.
Mm-hmm. Oh, there's Lukey or Lucky. Lucky
I think
McGuck.
that's it,
I think
Lukey.
it's Lucky.
Lucky
Lucky
McGuck, is
McGuck.
it?
I'm here, but I don't know how much I can take of this one. I don't blame you. Don't blame you.
Yeah.
Yeah. Trey Courtney says, I want to
Yeah, we're gonna try. We're gonna try and make it.
same year as
We're gonna
Jurassic
try and make
World,
it
but they
fun
decided
by
to make it.
laughing at it as much as possible. You might get a little bit of rage out of me.
Correct. I mean, that's the only thing you can do. I mean, I think we'll probably laugh more than we would rage at this one versus the next one.
Yeah.
I'll be interested to play this back after, without playing the movie in the background, just to hear, like, figure out where we are in the movie.
I know it'll be
Could
pretty
be
easy
kind
to
of
figure it out.
amusing.
That's a good. I wanted to ask that question here. Jurassic World came out the same year. Did you guys prefer? Well, it was I think the May afterwards. Did you guys prefer Jurassic World over The Force Awakens?
No.
No.
At the time The Force Awakens came out, I liked The Force Awakens.
Yeah, for sure.
It wasn't until The Last Jedi that I really fell off. I mean, there were things in this movie that I didn't like.
Yeah.
I thought the whole militarizing dinos was so absurd to me. And so stupid. Like, I was actually rooting for the dinosaurs because the people were so stupid.
I went to the theater with a big group. I mean, it was a packed IMAX theater. They had like trivia beforehand. They were like doing beach balls and stuff. And the manager of the theater came in. We were in a bigger city at the time when we saw this. And he's like, I just want to let you guys know you're in for a ride. This was a fun movie. Y'all are going to enjoy it. And it was a fun ride. It really was. Looking back on it, I still do enjoy it. It's still fun to watch. Chris Pratt is, of course, really good. Heels, not so much. But I guess she's played by, what's her name? Bryce Dallas Howard. Yes, that's who plays Heels. Because I can never remember her fucking name in the movie. Ever. But she ran in heels.
Yeah,
Like it's a
and she
T-Rex.
runs away from a T-Rex in heels.
Yeah.
It isn't just her, though. It's the kids, too, are pretty damn annoying.
Yeah. The only thing that carries that movie is Chris Pratt.
I will agree, Trey Courtney. I did like the end battle with Velociraptors versus the Indo. What was it? The Indoraptor is the second one.
And this, yeah.
Indominus Rex. That's it. Yeah. And I'll tell you what, that was a much better like engineered dinosaur than the one they did in the fucking sequel.
The sequel was just stupid. The whole
I did not
concept
like
of the.
I didn't like Fallen Kingdom. I remember leaving the theater thinking, what was that? But yeah, I'm interested to see where they go with the third.
All right. Well, we got 10 people in here.
Yeah,
Should we get this thing rolling?
We can do that. We can do that. Oh, everybody,
I just want to get it started
drink.
so it's
Take
closer
your
to the
gun out.
end.
Take your rope out.
Yeah.
Okay,
Let's
so
get ready to cry.
who wants to count us down, and I will hit play.
From 5. You all ready out there? Ready on your play
Is
buttons?
everybody ready to
That
suffer
anyone's
through this?
probably
Everybody got
watching,
their
they're all just
cyanide, their
listening.
guns, and their ropes, and all that stuff. So.
All right, 5,
As ready as I'm going to be.
4, 3, 2, 1, play.
Lucasfilm Limited. There it goes. Got my bucket ready. Yeah, nice.
And the movie is now peaked.
A long time ago. And it's already peaked. Yeah, we're good to go. Now it's downhill from here. The music is playing.
I do love some Star Wars music.
Oh, God, I know.
Yeah. First time seeing this. How were you feeling when you first saw it in theaters?
Dude, I was so pumped for this. So pumped for this.
Yeah, I was excited. Up on the back of your neck.
Yep. Oh, it was.
Then you get Luke has vanished.
I know. I'm like, wait a minute. I'm here for
Luke
fucking
Skywalker has vanished.
Jesus.
Yeah, it's like, well, go fucking find him.
And why is the Resistance separate from the Republic? It makes no sense. At all.
Yeah, I never this is another thing going through my current videos that I'm making at the moment is I'm finding it really hard because what is the state of the galaxy? Who's running the galaxy? What are we fighting for here? It's now. Yeah.
Trey Courtney, I tell you what, man, that was an absolute once in a lifetime experience was Revenge of the Sith. Packed theater in Columbus, Ohio. Oh my! It was one of the most fun experiences I've ever had in my life.
All fades into the darkness.
That crawl was out of the 3. It was the best. And all,
it is.
Yeah,
but none of them are good.
No, they're
compared.
Not. Of course, the Rise of Skywalker is the worst of all of them. And of course, this reveal shot with the Star Destroyer. It's like, here we go. It's the New Hope again. Another damn desert planet.
Yeah, I kind of expect that. This kind of a callback, I don't mind. But knowing what we know now, yeah.
How many times did you guys see this in the theater?
2 or 3 times, I think.
I think it was
2
3
for sure.
3 or 4 for me.
It was 8 for me. 8.
Ooh.
I watched.
Does not top the Phantom Menace. The Phantom Menace was 12.
I watched this nearly every night until the Last Jedi came out.
Yep, I would have it the pirated version.
Non-stop on this.
Absolutely, man.
I wanted to get out as much out of it as I could.
BB-8's first appearance. Did you guys like BB-8 when he first came on the screen? Did you like him at all in this movie?
I didn't mind him so much. He had a couple good moments.
Yeah.
I didn't like that he replaced R2 by the end of it.
Yeah. Laura Santeca, wasted ass character. We never know anything about. Unless you read a comic book. So
begin things right.
Now we have a map to Luke Skywalker, even though he doesn't want to be found and wants to die.
Yeah,
hey, don't get ahead now. Is this the 70s with this little door separator there?
Might as well be bees.
The other thing too that I don't
Yeah.
understand is everyone can understand what BB-8's saying. Like even
R2 is kind of the same thing.
Yeah.
no, even in the novels with Luke and stuff like that, it explains that he assumes what he's saying.
I do have a lot of issues with this opening scene. As my music says, I remember reading the crawl and being like, oh,
Yeah.
Leia Organa, what the hell? Yeah.
Yeah. Shouldn't her last name be Solo Organa
Exactly.
or Organa Solo?
Mm-hmm.
This part was cool watching it the first time, though.
Absolutely.
I mean, although it does continue the time-honored tradition now in Disney Star Wars to not park your vehicles in a very good spot.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, what are you doing?
Because why didn't they park a couple miles out of town and avoid the fire coming off the ships?
How can blasters from a just regular blaster rifle take down a fucking X-wing?
One shot too, just
I know.
disables it on the first. That's it.
Yeah.
It's retarded.
And that proves that stormtroopers can aim on Favreau.
Well, First Order troopers are different apparently because they were trained hardcore.
They're
The
different.
Empire stormtroopers were just like, "Hey, you want to join? Sure, dude, I'll join, man." Yeah.
There's a point that I want to make.
I am mixed on the design of the First Order trooper. Very mixed. Hey, look, there's an ashtray.
There's a big coming up with the blood on the helmet, and I don't understand how the blood gets on the outside of the uniform when he's wearing gloves. And
I think it hit him in the neck.
Are these blaster bolts supposed to corduroys? Aren't they a bit like a lightsaber?
See, he got hit in the neck. Yeah. I don't know.
I guess it depends.
It was a cool shot. It was a very war movie kind of shot.
And he's no longer has a glove on. Just noticed.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Ms. Martin Muse. Yeah,
it's also, so you can identify him.
Sorry, Ms. Martin Muse.
Yeah.
Okay, Teresa. This part with Finn had stuff. Yes, it did. Yeah, and they just made him a bumbling idiot. I like that ship a lot, man. I really do. I still do. Very unique looking shuttle, and I just like what they did with it. I like how the wings kind of expand down as it lands as well. Mm. Yeah, Trey Corney, I agree. Rogue One kind of brought me back after TFA, then TLJ happened. Yes.
Yep.
I've heard that they sort of tried to rip off a bit of a Revan look with him, and I can kind of see that.
Oh, I know they did. Yeah. Kylo Ren.
He found it, so he's. This is the thing that I don't understand. There's so many questions.
Oh, they answer them in books and comics, man, but I don't know.
Found the map.
Yep.
Where Luke was.
That is your family. Why are you going to kill this guy when you can just force torture his ass until he'll tell you where it is right now?
Exactly. The capturing the bolt thing, though, that's fucking cool.
Seeing this for the first time, I remember just being, that is sick.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
And the way Poe looks back at it, shock,
Yeah, it is JJ. That's right, Runner.
I hate this part.
See, I don't mind it. They're trying to give him the Han Solo vibe.
I will say, but out of all the comedic stuff that we do get, it's probably the one that actually fits the most.
It does. It does fit the moment. Yeah. It's like, why are you taking him to your fucking ship, man? I don't get that. Hey, look, it's Phasma, the one character that could have been cool.
Yeah.
Is her first 2.5 seconds. Time.
I do
Yeah.
like how they show that the First Order is really, really ruthless.
So, what are you thinking about this stormtrooper right at this point in time? Like, hasn't fired a shot. He put his blaster down. Now, Kylo Ren senses something. He looks over. They're looking at each other. Kylo Ren keeps moving. Blaster
That
goes.
blaster ball,
That's
dude.
sick, though.
Freaking great. Luke should have been doing that with
Like,
every
what are you-
blaster
What are you honestly
fired from
thinking about Finn at
AT-AT.
this stage? Like, he's a stormtrooper that didn't obey orders.
Why didn't he like do something about him right then and there? Like,
Yeah.
this guy's a problem. Arrest him.
You know the
Going
map
back
is here.
Thinking about it.
You know it is.
Again, it's
why
be-
did you
it's
take him to the
because-
fucking ship?
So many
Need some time
holes
to pass.
everywhere now. This is what I
Yeah.
don't understand about these people out there that still think that this is still a really good trilogy. Like, go back and watch it. I've already found so many holes just watching the first thing because of stuff that we know that happens later.
It's because they have Star Wars consumer glasses on. They have that consume because it's Star Wars mentality, and they can't see any faults with it. They can't.
Can I just point out the way Poe looks at that, like, landing on this Star Destroyer?
It's because they
Like,
didn't
how
know
long's he
they had
been-
this technology.
How long's he been in the fight for? Surely he knows that they've got big ships. He's like
It's
looking
in the,
so
that's
shocked.
in the comics,
in awe.
but not in the movie. So
What the fuck? This is the first
why
time
wouldn't
I've
you
been
take him
inside.
down to a medical bay and lock him down and figure out what the fuck happened to him instead of just having his blaster?
Yes.
What are you doing?
Please turn yourself in.
Yeah, he's
Oh, okay.
hyperventilating. He's hyperventilating.
Right. Hey.
It's Rye.
She just bypassed a compressor.
Oh, well done.
Kitty Bear says the only thing I'm consuming right now is a pizza at 6:25 a.m. right after I woke
Oh
up.
man, I could do a pizza right now.
That's what I'm eating right now.
Nice.
Fuck you.
I had these big ass chicken fingers and potato wedges for dinner. They were fucking awesome. Now to this first movie, I didn't hate Rey as much as I did after TLJ. Like at
Oh,
all.
for sure.
Like at all. I thought she had
Again,
super
I
potential.
still think I had fanboy goggles on though, because looking back over it in isolation, The Force Awakens is still not. It still does damage to lore and myth.
Yeah.
It's.
But we had hope at the time that they were going to justify
Explain
it with
it,
some sort of
exactly.
backstory.
Correct.
Yes.
Give the
I
answers.
still had a problem though that with her beating, even after liking the film, I still had a problem with her beating Kylo Ren at the end. I really did.
Yeah, let's not
But
get
I'm
ahead
like,
of
okay,
ourselves
they're
again.
going to explain it.
Yeah.
She's going to go see Luke. We're going to figure out what the hell's going on with her.
And thinking, okay, who is she? She's got to be important. So is she a Skywalker? Is she a Solo?
Yeah. Don't you have that speeder bike in Lego?
Yeah, I'm gonna burn it when I get to 500 subscribers.
Yeah, can we talk about it? That brilliant design there for a second, having her ride a brick.
Brick, yeah.
Yeah.
Great vehicle design right there.
So good.
It suits her. Suits her as the brick of the sequel trilogy, the brick of a character.
Yeah.
Yeah, the popsicle speeder.
Oh, Runner, thanks for
Mm.
tweeting out the stream for me, man. I appreciate that.
Thanks everyone for being here. Listening to us
Yes.
fucking talk shit about this stupid movie.
I actually like the scene where she kind of sees her future in that older lady.
Me
I
too.
mean, I thought that was well done.
I did
Me
yeah.
too.
agree. Enzo, hey. Culture,
Hey,
hey.
Benzo. Hey, Culture Casino. Why are you torturing everyone? Hey,
Yeah, we're torturing ourselves more than everyone. They
yeah,
only
pretty
have to
much,
watch.
yeah.
They only have to listen to us.
Yeah, you don't have to get
You
on
have to.
into the movie.
We're sitting here watching it. If you want to join in, please sync
Yes.
up.
Misery loves company.
Again, I will repeat this. There is a Disney Party Chrome extension for Disney Plus. You have to have Disney Plus, and I will leave the room code in the chat right now if you guys want to join us to watch this pile of shit. But I don't blame you if you don't want to, or you can sync it up with DVDs or Blu-rays or whatever. Hail Culture Casino. Glad you're here,
Hey,
man.
you're talking over the high-tech muffin.
Apparently, that was done in like real
just
time. It
got
was
made.
not. Yeah, it wasn't CGI.
Sees a ship leave in this moment when she's eating her muffin and leaf.
Pretending to be in a better movie, is that what Mahler said? Yeah.
Yeah.
She pretends to be in a better
Nostalgia.
film, yeah.
Nostalgia, nostalgia. Let's put the helmet on.
Why does she
I
have a
do think
rebel
this was a
helmet
decent.
next to an Imperial ship?
Yeah, I'm about to agree with you, Lost Jedi. It was a good moment.
Yeah, it really
I
was.
liked it. It was a good character introduction.
Yes.
I thought so.
I agree. I agree.
I did also like that they did a lot of practical effects in this film.
Oh yes.
But then I still have, when we get there, I will, well, I'll go ahead and bring it up the point now. Why do they insist in the sequel trilogy to make 3,000 new alien species when we already had 3,000 they could have fucking used? Because the galaxy ain't that big. I'm sorry, there ain't that many species.
Because we needed an armless penis mechanic.
And we needed every single new
Yes. Can I talk about
alien
this moment of the
species.
movie?
Yes, go
Please?
for it.
Yeah.
She just understood what that Tito character said, and now she can understand what BB-8 is saying, like word for word. And I wonder C-3PO is a background character because he's not needed to translate anything at all.
Yeah.
You understand what that alien character Tito who trapped BB-8 said, and now she can understand BB-8. She understands everyone and everything.
I know. Yeah.
Toys, yeah, right, Benzo.
Exactly. That's exactly right, Benzo. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Because she's awesome.
Everything is awesome.
She just does everything perfectly.
And then she allows BB-8 to come with her. All right.
I would have done the same thing. I probably would have kept him. But here's the thing too. She probably thinks Unkar Blood, those people are going to take him away anyway. Oh my god, the penis mechanics is
Okay,
Rome Studios.
Just think about how much its value, even if the Empire is not, or sorry, First Order is not trying to look for it. It's got to be worth way more than those spare parts she's lugging around.
Mm-hmm. Right?
What do you guys think of this scene with Poe getting tortured?
I like this scene. I did. Do you guys notice that his mask changes?
No.
Okay, the faceplate gets smaller. I think in the first scene it was this size, and then it gets smaller in the movie. But I'm part of a Knights of Ren costume group on Facebook. Since this movie came out, everybody trying to make cosplay exactly right, but there are different size faceplates for the front of that mask through the film.
Well, it's situational. He can swap them out. It was sandy down there, so he had a different faceplate.
I do love the look of his helmet, though. I really do. Absolutely do.
I don't like the idea of forced torture for mind reading thing very much, but
there's Baby Tarkin.
Yeah.
And I actually liked him in this movie.
Okay, so at this point in time in the movie, they want to find Luke. So all we know is that Kylo Ren wants to find Luke. We don't know that he's a Solo. We don't know that she's a No One or a Palpatine or anything. And so funny. I find it so funny how the story changes so much from one movie to the other in regards to wanting to find Luke Skywalker as well.
Mm-hmm.
The whole intention was to find Luke Skywalker, destroy the Jedi, last Jedi, I suppose.
Mm-hmm.
I think. Again, what's the state of the galaxy? Who fucking knows?
Runner Studio says the spy.
Aye,
Yes,
that's right,
Spy.
Runner. Spy, General Hux.
Hey Benzo, I cannot take credit for that Baby Tarkin line, man. That's all Mauler. But everybody was thinking it when he said it. You're like, dude, that's what it is. Yeah.
Yeah. The Force told her that she couldn't sell the droid.
Yeah.
Yep.
See,
She
the
felt
Force
guilty.
is just a feeling in Disney Star Wars.
I do like their chemistry.
Yep. I have to ask though, like, he got the information he needed out of Poe. He had no problem with murdering the entire village. Why did he keep him alive?
Maybe
Why not just be like,
information
thanks for
about
the
their
info, and then,
resistance.
and then get it, like,
Yeah.
and then kill him. I don't know. Because I need plot.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of like the whole. It's the right thing to do. Why are you helping me? It's kind of the same thing as Palpatine's explanation of why he's still alive. The Force, or the dark side is a pathway to many abilities. Some consider to be unnatural. It's almost a throwaway line that means nothing. Like, what is the reason?
I mean,
why
they played it off because Poe immediately saw through that and said, "You need a pilot," and it's like,
Yeah, he did. Yeah, he definitely saw through it.
And I'll blast it where it's necessary, but I'll give it the benefit of the doubt in some spots too.
Yeah.
Again, it is the best one out of the three, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
It's only worse now.
Forgot to
we know what
unplug
we
the
know.
TIE Fighter is really stupid, though.
The fuel line's still connected. Have to have
Close
a
the
competent
door. Close the door. Oh. I'm killing all my brothers.
Yeah, he had a problem with killing earlier, but now no problem.
He had a problem with killing civilians earlier.
But these are his brothers.
Now that it's
He's
his,
been with since the beginning.
I'm being vicious.
I like how they do just really quickly let you know how fast TIE fighters really are.
I hate this so much. Me too, culture. Me too. Shot. They take out one set of guns, and that was their only chance. Like the rockets mean nothing, or the whatever they are.
Yeah, that moment was just a rip-off of Independence Day.
Well, remember in The Last Jedi,
That's
though,
what I'm talking about.
Like, you bring that back to this movie. The fighter's too small and too light for us to hit with our cannons, but yet he says we gotta stay out of the range of those cannons, or we won't make it that far.
Yeah.
This is a good moment.
I don't think Ryan
Poe-
Johnson even watched this
Poe
fucking movie. I'll be honest
Finn.
with you.
That's a really good, and it fits. Again, it's another moment that fits, like where Poe gives his name.
Yeah.
They have that discussion of who are you? Hey, how you going? Sort of thing. Now they're getting to know each other.
Mm-hmm.
He's like, I'm not going to call you that. FN what?
Finn. Thanks everybody for joining us too. We appreciate that.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah.
And now let's just stop shooting altogether. We haven't shot another shot.
Yeah, he gets
And they come
distracted by the whole
straight at
Jakku
him.
discussion here, and they get hit because of it.
Yeah.
Again, the first time seeing this, I didn't see any problems with it, but immediately there's 4 rockets after them, and he stops shooting after he hits one. Okay. Closer and closer. Everything.
See, does Finn
Right.
know who Luke Skywalker is there? Because he says, "You got to be kidding me!" After he says it's a map to Luke Skywalker.
Well, of course he does. He should know with all the. This should be all propaganda taught within the First Order to hate every single one of these characters from the Resistance and the Republic. So when he meets Han Solo, why is he cool with him immediately? Why doesn't he hate him? Why does he try to hit him or fight him? Because he should be pumped with all this propaganda since he was a kid to hate this person. Makes no sense.
Or at least not trust him. You know?
Exactly. Yeah. Yeah.
TIE fighters have ejector seats? As they do.
I didn't know they did or not.
Just that model.
Of course,
It was a
this is
hybrid.
where they originally wanted to kill off Poe until they decided to keep him in the movie.
What I'd like to know is, how did if Poe got ejected out as well? Why is his jacket? Like, wouldn't he have been tied into the seat?
He took the jacket off when he got in the TIE fighter.
He?
Yeah.
Not going back to check
He
that,
took it off
but
and then strapped himself in.
I'd have to go back and check that. Get on your knees.
Not quite sure why it exploded, but that's a movie thing.
Canadian police officers.
Sinking fields or some shit. Yeah, Trey Courtney Finn was a joke in the movie.
He's leaving a trail.
Really wasted. I know, yeah. Why not just take everything off at one point instead of leaving a trail where you're going?
Right, like I'm
Guess
over
that's how
here.
They fucking found you, yeah. He's a janitor and he does nothing but simp for Ray when he meets her. Yeah, that's true. Good point.
This is the other thing. Like, if he was a janitor on the Killer base or whatever it was,
yeah.
Why was he out in that field aiming at villages? I don't understand.
Just a random rotation. Luck of the draw, I guess.
I guess.
What's really convenient here is they gave him such a long time to walk. I mean, look at how far that is. How long would that take you to walk? And they couldn't get a TIE fighter down there to blow him up?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why aren't they...
Everything is...
OBS Studio reconnection successful. What's that about?
I'm not sure.
Stream still going, guys? Everything going well?
It appears to be.
Okay. Oh, I know. I know. It's Luke Skywalker. I thought it was a myth. It's probably one of the stupidest things I've ever heard in Star Wars. Stupider still when you realize Luke's only been missing for a mere 6 fucking years. Exactly, yeah.
Yeah. I don't think it's even 6 years because in 28 ABY is when the Leia book is, and it's not mentioned that he went into hiding at that point. So
it's only been a couple of years for them.
4, 5 tops.
Yeah. And he had a Jedi Academy at that point. Are they suggesting she doesn't know who he is because she's in the Outer Rim and they really aren't connected to the regular world, even though in the original trilogy that was not the case? I mean,
you think she'd be a little curious about where all this junk that she's, scrapping came from?
Yeah, you would think so. Yeah.
Never even thought of that, but absolutely. Like,
you know that
remnants of the Empire.
More than one of those jackets in the galaxy, probably, right? So, just saying.
Yeah, good point. Luke knew about the Clone Wars.
Yeah.
Correct.
Good point. Absolutely fantastic point. He's like, this is from a department store. Every place has this jacket. Poe Dameron. He was captured by the. Okay. Yeah, this is. I don't know. Like I said, the whole jacket thing
And I
is
haven't
really
watched
weird
this
for
in
me.
so long, and it's just, God.
Yeah,
Parts of this movie that I
Jakku
thought
is
were
not part of
good.
the New Republic space. It's still Outer Rim.
It's just parts of this movie that I thought were good, parts of the story and everything just now don't stack up.
Yeah. Yeah, Tatooine wasn't either. Yeah, but Luke knew about the Clone Wars. So.
Mhm.
Also in the
Yeah,
prequel trilogy, they all knew about Jedi on all the different planets. It's because
Mhm.
the Jedi still police and go to the Outer Rim. They still would have done it after when Luke's new Jedi Order was created. He probably would have went through the Outer Rim. That's a
or
good
as far
question.
as real life, I mean, people in Chile
I
knew about
thought it was
World
a
War
myth
II.
That's exactly right. And how long ago was World War fucking II?
70, 80 years ago.
They should still even
80
know
years
about the
ago now?
Clone Wars, for fuck's sake.
I can run without you holding my hand.
Oh, God. I remember in the theater, even though I like this movie, I really cringed at that shit. Stop holding my hand.
I actually kind of just thought that was kind of funny when I first saw it. Like, I never thought
Oh, it
anything
was,
of it. But now that I know what Rey is and that she just gets everything and she can't be helped by any man, it now makes it look so
Yeah.
much worse.
Yeah.
The only thing I'll say
It was
about it
exactly what I was saying.
Yeah.
is there's a payoff where she extends her hand and he takes it.
Yeah.
There's a little, at least there's a little payoff on it, where it's not
That's
as
true.
egregious, so it's not as terrible for me. Like maybe if they did it one last time.
Okay, yeah, I that would definitely make it better. But then, like, when you realize what Kathleen Kennedy's really about and what's really happening behind the scenes, and then you watch this fucking movie again, and you're like, well, okay, there are signs everywhere.
Yeah, everywhere.
And of course, Finn's on his back. She has to pick him up. He's just an idiot in this movie. Once you take the fanboy
he's
glasses
also
off,
I now have to know what everybody was thinking in this moment when they first see the Falcon.
I rolled my eyes.
my
But
whole
then I
fucking
smiled.
theater cheered. So did I.
All I thought to myself is, how dare she call it garbage?
It was a
Well,
joke
everybody
from the
does.
OT, though.
It's a running joke, and it's a
Everybody
running
called
joke.
it
in Star
garbage.
Wars.
Yeah.
Hunk of junk.
No, I understand that. I was being sarcastic. Like,
Okay.
how can she call it garbage? I understand that it's
Why not say
stuff.
hunk of junk and make it like everybody else said, hunk of junk, not garbage?
Yeah.
Pacing, probably. I don't know.
I'm guessing. When he asked if she has a boyfriend, I was like, "Are you fucking kidding me?" Yeah, Trey Courtney. I will. That was a little bit on the nose. I mean, they could have done it a little
Yeah.
more subtly, you know. So, are you alone on Jakku? Was it just you? That's all you gotta say. You don't have to say.
What
"Do
did
you
you
have a
guys
boyfriend?"
think of this whole scene in regards to the Falcon and the TIE fighters and flying around Jakku? And
I thought it was cool until the one shot.
Yeah.
Like I didn't mind it until we get to the flip around and
Bit where
Yeah,
she
turn
flipped.
stall the engines.
Yeah.
Lucky
I'm like,
McGee
you
has
could
a
barely
really good
take
point.
off a
Lucky
second ago.
McGuck has a really good point in the chat. Wouldn't every single bounty hunter, smuggler, and crime lord be looking for the Millennium Falcon when they've learned Han Solo didn't have it? Yep. Absolutely.
Yeah, you
Probably.
think so.
Yeah. You're right. You guys are making some great points in the chat. Really great points.
This is the thing. There's just so many holes now.
I know. What is this, Swiss cheese?
Almost fun just to sit here and go, well, that's wrong. That's wrong.
I know.
That's wrong.
Oh, yeah.
That's wrong. This was good, I thought. Like,
the way the laser shoot on the Falcon didn't
Finn
even
was
sound like it did in
struggling.
the OT either.
was struggling to get them, so she decides to split them up.
Mm-hmm.
Don't know how she knows this, but she did it.
And how are you? I still don't know how the fuck you were a pilot when you were on a desert planet.
And a really good one that just couldn't take off a few seconds ago.
Correct.
Like, look at this flying, man. It's incredible.
Visually, it looks fantastic.
Again,
Yeah, it does.
yeah, visuals. I was about
It's
to say, it just
beautiful.
looks sick. No wonder everyone was so pumped for it.
This whole scene where she goes through the Star Destroyer, I loved this. I was like, holy shit, we get to go through the Star Destroyer.
That one TIE fighter, boom. You know what I don't understand is that they've got headsets on, but they keep looking back at each other to talk.
I know.
You know what I'm
Well,
saying?
they did that in the
Like,
OT.
Rey,
But
she's
it was
sitting in
only
the pilot
Luke
seat. She's got a
and
headset
Han
on
because
talking
they
to
were
Finn.
right behind each other. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
And the only reason they did it because they were right behind each other. She's in the front,
she
front
didn't
of the
there.
ship.
He did then. Turned
Yeah.
his head.
Why are you turning?
Like, they're not there. They're not
Yeah.
right behind you.
Like that, like this shot here of it going in like that. That's really cool.
Crazy now. Looking back, watching this, going nostalgia. It's everywhere, man.
Uh-huh. Yep.
Every scene is a cut and paste of another scene, maybe with a different,
That's right.
slightly different narrative to it.
Bullshit.
Mm-hmm.
It's just the same thing.
Bullshit.
Oh yeah. Yep.
Ooh.
It's not as bad as the.
And look, no Star Destroyer.
Yeah, nothing. On the other side of the planet, man. The Star Destroyer was on the other side of the planet.
It was a really under-equipped Star Destroyer. It had three TIE fighters. That's it.
Oh, TK1528 is in the chat. Hail. Appreciate it, man. He's been a subscriber of mine since the beginning.
Is that TK?
Yeah.
Hail. Welcome to this torture.
Are you still on Twitter, TK? You used to message me and we used to talk about The Last Jedi when it came out, and I don't know, are you still on Twitter?
There's the Star Destroyer.
Yeah, I was just chilling out.
Well, they were unable to acquire the droid on Jakku.
Because you're the least efficient group of
stolen.
military ever.
Mm-hmm.
Stolen freighter.
Benzo said, wouldn't the fight simulator be out of power, or one of the other smugglers would have sold it already? Yeah.
It had help.
Yeah, why wasn't the ship completely ravaged? Here we go.
Oh, he's angry. Oh, he's fucking angry. Maybe.
Now, see, when he first did this, I was like,
Yeah.
you know,
Yeah.
No?
TK says no.
like not a real. It was just like,
ditto on that one.
What girl? Like, this
See,
is
that
what
makes me
didn't
think he knows who the fuck it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is weird.
In that moment, like if you
What
think about
girl?
the rise
I'm
of Skywalker
thirsty.
and how he ends up finding out who she really is.
The
It's so
thirst is real.
stupid. Nothing adds up. I can't even make it make sense to try and give you the example of why it doesn't make sense. It's too hard.
The last time I was on Jakku, I had to settle for that old lady. Ugh.
Trey Corny says JJ said it was Kathleen's decision not to put. JJ said it was Kathleen's decision not to put them together. Fuck both of them. I agree. Rey's flying is better than Han's and Chewie's combined. What the fuck is it? Exactly. Yes.
Yeah. I like this moment.
Yeah, me too.
Thumbs
I
up.
laughed with it. Yeah, everybody in the theater fucking busted out laughing.
That was a genuinely cute moment.
Yeah.
I'll give it that.
This is before BB-8 became fucking Rambo. So.
Yeah, yeah.
his whole head becomes one of those socket ports for droids.
And I'm an expert mechanic because I am.
Yeah.
Boyfriend?
Got a
Cute
boyfriend?
That makes that I hate that fucking line.
Yeah, it's just
I think you missed it. I repeated it then.
It's just, why would he ask that question? You're not in a moment where you should be asking that fucking question.
Well, I mean, how often do
Get off,
stormtroopers
Mike.
get laid? I mean, Phasma can only get around so much, and there's a lot of troopers.
That's true. That's true.
Oh, but if you hear in The Rise of Skywalker, there's girls being shot underneath those suits. I was in the First Order soldiers.
That's so many girls because
True, but they're
women.
all kind of flat because they fit in the same armor.
Mm-hmm.
True. Imagine being a female. I mean, I'm no female, but imagine being a female and trying to fit underneath that chest armor.
Ooh, Trey Corney says, my favorite part of Halloween 2018, bathroom scene where he puts the mask on. That's a great scene. I love when he drops the teeth over the stall. We'll have to do a watch party for that, if possible, closer to Halloween when it comes out. That'd be fun.
We now pause for the trailer.
Yep.
Yay!
Chewie and
Probably the best moment of the movie. Even though
he's a deadbeat.
Yeah.
Phasma was an absolute waste.
Oh, you know how Rey was able to understand everyone?
Oh, yeah.
She can even understand Wookiees.
Why did they put that line in there? Where's the pilot? And she's like, I'm the pilot. He's like, you? Like, a woman couldn't fly a ship? I don't know. It's just really weird.
Well, he didn't believe Luke could be a pilot too. I think it's more of an age thing, but they might have been going for the, Han's a sexist angle. I don't know.
That ship's been on Jakku how long? Somebody would have easily already told her what the name of the fucking ship was. Correct?
Hang on.
Know him?
Hold on. Yeah, exactly. I was about to make the exact same point. How does she know who Han Solo is, but Luke Skywalker not that long ago was a myth? That makes no sense.
Yep.
What the fuck just happened there? Oh, Han Solo. Ever heard of Luke Skywalker, the man that saved the entire galaxy?
Yeah, exactly.
Oh my god. This has just got worse. Can
Luke
I stop
Skywalker,
watching
Han
now?
Solo, Lando Calrissian, Princess Leia, Admiral Akbar, Nien Nunb. I mean, there's a lot of them. Yeah.
Can I jump out of this watch party?
They're heroes.
Please?
What'd you say?
Can't do this anymore. I feel like I'm going to cry.
She hears myths about Luke and Han, but not the fabled ship they traveled on. Exactly. You would think Han Solo would be, not a common name.
He knows Luke.
Yeah. Why does he have to say new? He's not fucking dead.
And say it.
It's a testicle with teeth. I remember the Darth Maul comic that came out not too long after this movie. They actually put Rathgars in that movie or whatever they're called, or in that comic.
Of course they did. They had to make it make sense and tie it in somehow. Created something they had no idea how they were going to answer. Who isn't? It's so stupid. It's stupid to think that she knows who Han is and she has no idea who Luke Skywalker is, or she's heard of Luke Skywalker, but she doesn't believe that he's a real person.
There's some funny banter here with Solo, though. Look, it's that guy from Collider, from Schmoes. It looks like Mark from Schmoes, whatever his name is. Remember when they were good?
Who, Mark Ellis?
Yes. They even made fun of him on the. They made fun of it on their review. Like, there's a Mark Ellis made a cameo. Yeah, I do kind of like this banter. I spent that money, yeah.
It is, but except for they made him kind of more of a bumbling buffoon.
Yeah, because he's a man.
And a guy who's not really a smart bounty hunter because he's now just been fucked, like whatever deal he's made with these two clans or whatever.
Yeah, I mean, the whole deal in the first trilogy is that, he was boarded by Imperials and had to dump his cargo. It's not like he was a bad smuggler,
Yeah.
It's like, even I get boarded sometime.
Yeah.
See, he's like a galaxy-wide swindler. He's a con artist now.
Yeah.
Like, what? So not only is he a deadbeat dad, he's, just really incompetent.
He's just an idiot, yeah.
Hey, how much could they make a character go backwards? They made him worse, like a worse character than he was in A New Hope.
It's like Jamie Lannister.
I'm not saying that he's a bad character in A New Hope. What I mean is, like, made him... In The New Hope, he was a smuggler and he was a badass. He's a deadbeat dad and he's a bad smuggler.
Basically reverts him back to what he was before A New Hope.
Yeah.
Hey,
well, and the skill of this shit also bothers the shit out of me.
Oh God, not this movie. Yes,
Testicles.
This fucking movie.
Yes, it is. Yes.
Here we go, Indiana Jones.
And the testicles of doom.
Yeah.
Of course, it eats everyone except when it grabs Finn, it doesn't eat him right away.
No. There's Han Solo the murderer.
Yes. Well, he did shoot Greedo first, so technically he's a murderer. So.
Yeah.
Armor. Don't forget about the plot armor, people.
That's why Finn doesn't die. Yes, we are torturing ourselves there, Toxic Brood. We are really doing a good job of that. We fucking hate ourselves.
Hopefully you're enjoying
You have families.
I said that we were going to laugh at this, but there's nothing to laugh at. It's just bad. It's all bad.
It's giant testicles rolling around and eating people, dude. It's funny.
Yep. Tell my family that I love them.
Yes, exactly.
And I'm sorry.
Yes. I forgot to write a suicide note. Fuck.
Oh, God.
They can look at your watch history and they'll understand.
They're like, holy shit, he watched the Force Awakens, then The Last Jedi, and then The Rise of Skywalker? How did he make it through all three? Yeah, this is just stupid. She knows exactly where to press to close the doors because the Force told her. It's my Force.
Yeah, and I don't even think these monsters were well done. I mean, they were really... They stood out.
Even people who really love the movie did not like this scene.
Yeah, this is kind of the Canto Bite of this movie.
In the new special edition for Empire Strikes Back, Vader tortures
At least
Han
it
by
wasn't
making
as
him watch the
long.
Disney trilogy.
Let's give it that. It wasn't as long as Canto Bite.
Could you imagine what Rose would do in this situation? She'd like try and go up and kiss him or something.
Hold up. He just shot that.
Oh.
He just shot the fucking
No,
bowcaster.
she'd shoot Han and then free the Wookiee.
Yep. He just shot the bowcaster.
She'd try and free the Raptors. Be like, but they're lonely, misunderstood creatures.
Yeah. Did you guys just see that? Han Solo shot the bowcaster, blew somebody completely back, but then he does it again. He's like, "Whoa, I like this thing." I'm like, "You just fucking did it."
Yeah.
Marisu.
And all this time that they've, been together, the first time he's ever noticed that it's a pretty sick bowcaster is when again, we're getting ahead of ourselves.
Testicles like to crunch on chips.
What nostalgia?
Oh, look at that! So it's
Yep.
an Easter
Remember
egg.
that thing?
Remember the training droid from
Yep.
New Hope? There you go. He just had it in his hand, people.
Oh, here we go. Maresu.
Oh, nostalgia with the sound.
Yeah.
Oh, the compressor.
And this is it
You can
this
see-
show?
That's
Yeah.
the end of.
Oh, here's the reveal of Starkiller. That's a giant
Oh, new
ball
Death
sack with
Star.
a slit in it.
Yeah.
Here he is.
Yep.
Ooh, I remember.
Oh,
That's right, exactly,
Jedi.
Lucky. Yeah.
Okay, so now we get introduced to Snoke.
The new
Ready, people. My episode 2 is coming out, and it's on Snoke. That'll be coming soon.
Can't wait. Remember the Death Star? Remember the Falcon again? Exactly. Remember? Yeah. I love that.
Government that supports the resistance, the
Oh, by the way,
Republic.
This scene,
Yeah.
Kylo's mask is digital.
Why?
In this scene,
Just
Because
forgot to
they
put it on.
filmed it without his mask on, and they wanted to have they didn't want to have the face reveal until later.
Okay.
we get the reveal.
How do we know?
Oh, Han Solo. So it's his father.
How do we?
Because he
how
said,
does he know before
inform the
Kylo
First
Ren
Order, and
does?
Snoke knows all.
Mm-hmm.
That means nothing.
No, nothing anymore. Yeah. Could have.
Master of the medieval knights in an
Toxic
age
Brood
of
says,
blaster
you got a
weapons.
12-hour shift in 6 hours. Have a good time nuking your brains. You all rock. Good night, Culture Casino chat. Thank you
Who's
for stopping
that?
by. We appreciate that. Hate mongering. Terrorist is
Toxic Brood, thank you.
Yeah, we appreciate you stopping by, man.
Yep.
Hope
night,
to
man.
see you next time. If we're still alive.
Oh, secondary tank. I bypassed the compressor.
Did you accidentally pause the movie?
Yes, just a sec. Sorry.
Oh, you're good. Yeah, Soul Assassin said the raid actors were raid potential, man. Hail, Soul Assassin. Yes.
That was kind of, I thought that was kind of a funny moment where, you know, he goes, he's almost killed me 6 times. And he goes, which is fine, because he grabs him again.
Yeah.
But
I thought
again,
that was funny. Yeah.
Yeah.
I bypassed the character development. Yes.
Yeah.
I was just like, man, in Star Wars 1, we couldn't just do that.
I fucking hate this, how he accidentally turns it on. And it's left off
Yeah,
right
this
where they
is-
left off in A New Hope.
Yeah.
Don't you think they would have
So
played it by
forced.
now, before then, or whatever? Yeah. Since then.
Yeah, maybe after they destroyed the Empire and decided to
Yeah.
sit down and maybe just play some games,
No
they
kidding.
might have turned
Exactly.
that thing on. Once in
Well,
a
nobody
while,
plays
the
it in
last
this
30
universe
years.
because travel was instant in this time
Yes.
period. So no need to sit down. and
Now,
play
though, they're actually in a hyperspace lane traveling through hyperspace.
Yes,
Oh,
which
that's
takes
right. They don't-
time, J.J. Abrams. It
Yeah.
takes time, even though you're in hyperspace, to
He
get to
fucking knew it in this
destination,
movie, so
Mr.
why didn't he do it in the other
Hyperspace.
movie?
Crap, motherfucker.
Yeah.
Wow. And we missed the scene where they stopped for gas to refuel too.
Oh,
This
yeah.
feels-
That was
Rick
all
Horney
done off
says,
screen.
how the fuck did they get away with building Starkiller base? I believe, like I said, again, it's in a novel or a comic. It's in the unknown regions where they make where the planet that Starkiller became, and that's how they got away with it. Plus,
Why is the
nobody
government,
believed
the Republic-
Leia.
Well, where'd they get the
Why
resources?
is the government and the resistance a separate entity? Republic supports the resistance, apparently. Like, what the fuck is this?
The resistance is supposedly
What is this?
a
Who
faction
is
of
in
the
power?
government. Yeah, that
Yeah,
you're in
gave
power.
Leia troops and to investigate the First Order because nobody really believed her. So some people in power were like, "Hey, you go take this little
Lost the
faction
Jedi, all of
and
it.
figure out
It's
what's
all
going on.
true.
It was
Well,
actually
the
in the
political-
original, like they cut it out. There were scenes, like actual government scenes with Leia and the Renewed Republic and the Resistance discussions.
In the book, and I know it's the book, so it doesn't really, it shouldn't matter, but it does. Is that Leia was basically outed as the daughter of Darth Vader, and
Correct.
she lost her political power.
Yeah.
And there were factions within the Republic that wanted a strong central government versus more of the Republic structure with independent systems.
Mm-hmm.
And the people that wanted the independent systems didn't want a large Republic military, so that's why they had to split off and do the Resistance thing. It's still, what's the difference if it's officially sanctioned or not?
It still makes no sense about how the First Order came to be.
Well, no, that doesn't explain the First Order at all. That explains the sort.
Yeah, I understand that.
Yeah. That was the dumbest exchange of lines.
Because you're Solo.
Yeah, you didn't. That's not your last name, dude.
You didn't think that Chewbacca makes him like maybe a duet?
Yeah, Han duet. Lucky says, I don't even know how Leia being Vader's daughter would make her lose her power. They know what Leia's done her entire life, right? Correct.
And they do refer to that in the novels, but it's basically it's used against her within the Senate, and it gets revealed because nobody knows other than her and obviously Han and Luke.
Yeah.
And she eventually gets to that point. Like, she doesn't even tell Ben. Ben finds out from that moment. There's a massive announcement that happens in the Senate, and Ben finds out that his grandfather was Vader. She goes to the person who revealed it, and she goes, I haven't even told my son. She gets really angry about it.
Yeah, and this is the government they fought for.
Emotions is how the Jedi and how the Force works. You got to use your emotions. That's why I rage all the time. I'd only be a Sith if I was ever
Again, Chewie, stay by the ship. Yep. Senator Palpatine Darth Sidious is in the house. He says, do it. Do it. Exactly. Palpatine was better than this.
I think it was luck that you and Chewie found the Falcon, because it's ridiculous to think that you
massive long string of coincidences. That was what this movie is from beginning to end.
She's run this watering hole for 1,000 years. It's about to be destroyed.
Yeah, if you were when they walked up on all those flags on the hanging from the castle, there's a bunch of them from the pod race scene in episode 1. It's just fucking weird why they would be here. Makes no sense. Senator Palpatine Darth Sidious says, the Geek blend, the Force is strong with you, young one. You shall become a good apprentice. Only I will show you a true power greater than any Jedi.
We lose Lost Jedi.
We did?
He's just scared out of the Discord.
Oh, he did. This is the dumbest. Why do we have to have another fucking cantina scene?
Because nostalgia says we have to.
Because Mamba. Yeah.
Remember, this is A New Hope. This is Pulp Fiction's version of A New Hope. They shuffled the scenes around a little bit more.
Lost Jedi messaged me and said he lost his internet.
Oh no. You better go find it.
Where to go? Oh, here's Vader. Here's the scene with him talking to Vader's helmet.
Did the ashes ever mean anything? Are the ashes from where he got burnt or something?
I don't know. Benzo, I don't know. Why do they have to have it? Why do they have to have Empire versus Rebels 2.0? It doesn't make any sense.
Yeah.
It should have been the First Order or whoever's the villain faction was the underdog trying to take over. And it should have been the New Republic.
Okay, so now we know. Basically,
power.
Palpatine's the one that talks to him at this point in time.
Mm-hmm. Yes, a Skywalker lightsaber calls out to a Palpatine. How the fuck's that? Yeah.
This is getting more and more
Total
painful
sense.
as I'm.
This is Pulp Fiction of A New Hope. Holy shit. Yeah. You ever find it weird that Kylo just took Vader's charred helmet years later from Endor? Yes, I do find it weird. He's got a Vader head fetish.
Yeah.
It's your fucking grandfather's skull burnt into
Palpatine
his.
that's talking to him through the Force, making it sound like Vader's talking to him.
Yeah.
It's really weird now thinking about it.
You think, did he tell him to go get the burnt helmet?
Because the other thing too that I look at is if Palpatine is in Kylo Ren's head and able to talk to him as Vader or Snoke or whatever, that means he must have known that they were a dyad. And why is he so surprised? And why is he so surprised to find out that they're a dyad?
That makes no sense.
There's a couple of points that really make that so stupid. Like, anyway, I don't want to say that stuff too much because I actually refer to that in my next video. She's adjusting her goggles so that she can see this and make it maybe look like a Star Wars movie.
Why does she crawl across the table like a fucking child?
She'd get it.
She'd get it. Oh, I got the Son of Dathomir comic today, by the way.
Sorry, I'm just going to mute myself. I will be here. I'm just going to feed these cats so that they shut up. I'll still be able to hear everything.
Uh-oh, one soldier died. Yeah, Lost Jedi lost his internet. I'm guessing he's probably restarting his modem or trying to figure out what's going on.
I don't believe that for a second. I actually think that he's actually jumped out because he can't stand this movie anymore. He's just blaming it on his internet.
Yeah, he's going to make us do it.
Yeah, get on him on Twitter. Tell him he's a fucking dog, just like Naughty Dog. Failing out on his mates. Hey, that's not cool.
Totally
back to this crap. Okay, I will be right back.
You got it. Hope everyone is doing good tonight. Even though we're making if anybody who's watching along making you suffer through this shit. Okay, so there Maz Kanata says, who's the girl? Why do we got to cut away from what the fuck Han says? What's the problem?
It's because the mystery box. It needs to be the mystery box. No.
Okay, so
it becomes more mystery.
His internet is completely affected. Like they're trying to figure it out. That was your first battle? You're how old? He's like 24 at least? Why the fuck would it be your first battle? And aren't you a janitor? Why are you fighting in the first place? Oh yes, Culture Casino. That's a good question for another time. Exactly. That's everything about this movie and it's JJ's mystery boxes. Didn't Han say Maz Kanata taught him a lot, but she isn't even in Solo, his origin movie? Exactly. Well, remember, all of their own canon is fake. It doesn't matter. Remember, that's what that Matt Martin said. They don't even adhere to their own shit. It's just... Why wasn't Finn? Oh God, I will say this again. If you've read the Art of the Force Awakens book, and the first half of that book is a completely different fucking movie. There were two protagonists, a male and a female, and it's just, ugh. Yeah. Lost Jedi 22 says saved by shitty internet. Yes. Lost Jedi, can you use Discord on your phone? Well, I guess you can do the watch along then, could you? That sucks. Yeah, here's where the fucking lightsaber is calling to her. Why would, if they weren't going to take this somewhere with her being a Skywalker or close to a Skywalker, why would this lightsaber call to her in the first place?
Well, now, yeah, exactly. Now, this whole scene doesn't make any sense because of what they've done with Rise of Skywalker.
I know. It's fucking stupid.
It is stupid. Here we go. I like with the character breakdowns and everything that I'm doing, I want to see the vision again.
They actually had a
the only thing I think we get answered throughout the entire vision is from the vision is her calling out to her parents to stay, or who we think is her parents to stay, but it's actually Uchi.
Darth
Uchi. It's Uchi to stay, or whatever his name is. Here we go.
The hallway from Empire.
Away from Empire.
Mm-hmm.
Doesn't get
echoing its energy.
Anything more on. Yet first seeing Luke in front of the burning temple, putting his hand on R2, which we do get a little bit more context to, maybe. Kylo Ren killing a soldier.
We don't know where that scene is either. We've never found out where that scene is because that's not the Jedi Temple.
And then her calling.
Well, Runner, we know that's a good question for another time. And there's Obi-Wan.
And Obi-Wan.
Yeah. That's Alex Guinness' Obi-Wan saying it. Obi-Wan saying these are your first steps. That was Ewan's Obi-Wan saying that.
Why? You should never have gone in there. I agree.
Well, you remember when she first touched the saber and there was the whole hallway from Empire lit up where Luke and Vader were fighting?
Yeah.
They actually had a younger actor cast as Luke Skywalker, and they were going to show him from behind, so she was watching that battle take place from a different angle than what we got in Empire, which I kind of would have liked to have seen.
Can they try and explain the reason why she had the vision was because the lightsabers now carry memories or something?
I don't know.
Isn't there something like that went around? That I heard something like that, which sounds really stupid.
Plus,
though.
right here, Maz Kanata says the longing you're looking for is ahead, not behind. So why do they continue to focus on her parents in The Last Jedi? I swear to God, Rian Johnson did not watch this movie. Their belonging you seek is not behind you, it is ahead.
But I honestly think that J.J. Abrams didn't watch any Star Wars before this. Like,
correct.
Tell a continuation of the fucking story.
I still would have liked to have seen what JJ would have done with episode 8.
Yeah.
I think he would have built it up where Luke and Snoke would have fought. Because remember, he wanted Luke to be super fucking powerful.
It's easy right now to say anything is going to be better than what we got.
Anything's going to be better than TLJ.
At the end of the day, with what they actually did to the lore and all of that sort of thing, you know, I go back to hyperspace skipping, Force Ghost interacting with the real world, all of those sorts of little bits and pieces. Who's to say that they weren't going to do something as stupid as that anyway?
Oh, you know? Lucky, I forgot that. He started writing TLJ before TFA was even finished filming. And they were rewriting the script on set every day for this movie. So everything in the notes that Ryan probably got was probably changed. Why would you not have? That's why. Why would you not have a fucking outline?
It's the spy making a massive announcement to the galaxy.
Well, he's not a spy
going
yet.
to be. And it's only a year. He's a spy within a year. Look, he's the ruler.
Mm-hmm.
Look at all those soldiers, man.
I did like this scene. We don't get to see the Senate or their fleet or everything.
It's the last day of the Republic.
When I first saw this movie, dude, I fucking love this scene. How he just went for it. Like he is batshit crazy.
Yeah, but then you start breaking it down and you start looking at this and thinking, okay, that's kind of cool. It's a cool visual. It's a cool image. Then it comes to like how close the planets are together and all of that sort of thing. You know, I never noticed that until I actually saw somebody break it down and go,
Yeah.
you know, AJ clearly has no idea how planets work. And
the shot
you know,
right on the bridge there is pretty cool. Like you said earlier, this is a beautifully shot and beautifully made film.
Yeah. I can't give it any credit anymore. Like when the Force Awakens came out. Sorry, there quickly. Finn is hearing screaming going on, and there's no one around him. Again, implying Force sensitivity.
Force sensitivity, that's exactly right. Yes. There's part of the fleet over
four planets right there. And wouldn't they be getting sucked into each other, like into each other's gravity or something? I don't know. I mean, I'm no professional.
How can they see this from the fucking planet?
How space works or anything like that, but I'm pretty sure that's ridiculous.
Yep, absolutely. Because this planet, I believe they're on, is in the Outer Rim. So how are they going to see the New Republic? Yep, I don't understand why this Republic... Lucky says, I don't understand why this planet isn't Coruscant. It looks like Coruscant from space and the interior, but nope. Can't have a prequel mention.
Yeah.
That's right.
Too much.
It's just... I will admit there's some cool shots in this scene with the fighting.
Here we go.
Where did you get that? Why do I sound like Batman right there?
Another time. We never
Good question for another time.
And there's so many things
that right
just
there
don't get
implies Force sensitivity in my mind too, where Finn takes the lightsaber and holds it like he was supposed to hold it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
God, I would have loved to have seen him as a Jedi, man. Holy hell. Like him and Rey both going to see Luke, and Luke's all powerful.
Yeah, I agree, Culture. Jeff is simping this movie, and I'm trying to shut the fucking thing down. This is ridiculous.
I told you guys, I didn't hate it when it came out, and there's still parts of it I like, but we know what's coming after it, so it's hard to even like anything.
Oh, safety. Where'd you learn to shoot like that? 7-Eleven. Movies.
Yeah. Oh God, yeah.
What's that from?
Back to the Future.
Which number?
Back to the Future 3.
Yes.
Which is a great Western. Again, he turns his head like he knows what girl they're talking about.
Yep.
Fuck's sake. Yeah, Culture, there are still scenes in the movie like that made no fucking sense. Why would you do a no-scope shot like that? There are still like beautiful shooting, like shot scenes in this movie. There's still cool action sequences. Doesn't mean the story's not garbage.
Need a weapon. You have one. I'm going to turn on this lightsaber just so that you all know that it's Star Wars.
From the wrong button, for fuck's sake. Again, they don't know what the fuck they're doing.
I mean, little simple things like that, like
Here we go,
is
right
what
here.
us nerds
Can I try
geeks
that?
geek out over.
He just shot that thing.
Cool.
He just
like
shot
this
it.
thing.
He just shot it in the hallway with the giant testicles with teeth. God. Put Anakin's lightsaber down for fuck's sake. It's Anakin's. Oh yeah, I know. It does look awesome, but yeah, it makes me crazy. I mean, you've heard me say it looks great. I like this and this, but then I get pissed off when they can't even ignite the lightsaber at the right place. The toys get it right, but the movie won't get it right. Mm-hmm. We've got you surrounded. Let's just leave the prisoners there and run away. What are they doing? Like, that's a cool shot of the X-Wings over the water.
Can I just ask, if that one trooper knew that Finn was a traitor, why don't all these other troopers know that he's a traitor and, take him out back and beat the shit out of him?
I don't know. Good point.
With you, Poe.
Remember, in this movie, how good of a pilot he is. And then flash forward to episode 9 at the beginning where he says that he can't...
being an ace pilot.
But they take it away from him in the next one, and then they take it away from him though in episode 9. He's not as good as Rey. Rey's better.
Oh, but they completely take that away from him in The Last Jedi. He's still an ace pilot in The Last Jedi, but what he uses his skills for is completely berated.
Exactly. Exactly. See, I did think she was a Palpatine because of some of the techniques she used when she was fighting Kylo Ren.
I reckon that was JJ trying to give us a switch and bait himself. So we all thought that she was a Palpatine, and the original thought was that she wasn't going to be.
Yep. I absolutely fucking agree with that.
But again, you look at a lot of the saber fights in these movies, and they're all so badly unchoreographed.
Trey Courtney says, "Did Phasma ever fire a gun?" I don't think she ever did.
Probably not. A chrome dome though.
She used her big silver stick in episode 8.
Go Chrome Dome.
Man, they make him so fucking powerful.
Yeah.
That's
again. I remember the first time seeing this and go, "Whoa, he's powerful as."
I know. That time Star Wars thought it was Ninja Turtles with Chrome.
At least this movie had good. I will say, at least this movie had a good pace to it as well.
Yeah, it did.
Pacing of this movie was really well done. I'll give it that.
The heat from that would have melted her face off, right?
I don't know.
You've seen the map. I'll just take you instead of getting the droid. Fuck it. How are you going to pull the map out of her head? I think he's just going to literally like go into her mind and see it and then write it down.
Get Hannibal Lecter to come in and do some surgery on her brain.
I guess. Pull out the map and make it 3D.
Maybe Megatron. Megatron's going to come and take it out.
Put it in the VR
Wiki's
system.
head.
Yeah. Yeah, the whole map subplot was dumb as fuck. I agree. Yeah. Here's the time he screams, Ray! 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 I simp for you, Ray. Lost Jedi still having issues. He said the stream's even buffering on his phone.
Oh. Or just the Raging Geek show.
Trey Courtney, that is a... Wow, what's worse, Last Jedi or Rob Zombie's Halloween 2? Even though I think Rob Zombie's Halloween 2 is an absolute abortion, I will say Last Jedi because of what it did to Luke Skywalker. Yes. Because I remember watching Rob Zombie's Halloween 2 in the theater and screaming at the screen. There were people in there too. I was so fucking pissed off.
The Last Jedi is an abomination to
it is.
It's an abomination to Star Wars, and it's an abomination. Just an abomination.
Culture Casinos, where's my golf clubs? I need a Joel in one. That's funny. Culture Casino says his blood pressure is up just listening. Yeah, Lucky says Last Jedi. At least Rob Zombie's Halloween 2 was its own thing. Yeah. Has one of the worst opening scenes in a film because it's all fucking dream.
I'll say, at least they gave Leia and Chewie a hug moment there, which was really good.
Mm-hmm.
Again, the first time seeing this, especially after so many years seeing these characters on screen, there's no wonder it went over so well.
I know.
Watch these two. Watch these two running here. Watch these two running in the background. Where are they running to?
I don't know.
Where are they running to? See that? Where are they going? There's nothing back there. I always noticed that. I always put it out to someone. Funny, everyone's running. Let's just run over here and run over there. Nothing happening, but people are still running.
Benjo H says pretty much the entire sequel trilogy is an abomination. Very true.
A lot of nothing going on here. Oh, look. So, Poe's about to comment Finn on his jacket, wearing his jacket and telling him that it suits him. So that makes him gay, everyone.
Just because he bites his lip. That's gay. Why.
Lip, yeah, that really...
That was not even it was a phone moment. Oh my god, they're going to do it.
God, people are weird.
I swear to God, I saw Tumblr fan art where there was like thought bubbles for Poe in that moment, and one of the thought bubbles said, "I wonder what Finn's asshole tastes like."
Oh God.
Tumblr is the worst thing. Tumblr's like Twitter if Twitter had cancer.
You know what's really funny? Because those people came out and said,
I like this moment
Finn
here with Chewie.
Finn and Poe are, they're gay. They're into each other and all this kind of stuff. They had to then prove that he wasn't in The Rise of Skywalker.
Yeah.
They had to make it clear that he was trying to hit on Zori Bliss. Just to prove, it's so dumb.
Yeah.
Fucking dumb. It's not Star Wars. Why does everyone want to find Luke? He clearly doesn't want to be found. He wants to die on this island. Everyone wants to find fucking Luke Skywalker. What the fuck for?
So he can bring back the Jedi Order and help him out?
R2's in a coma. That's nice.
It's not its twilight, yeah. Faux moment. Hashtag faux.
Hashtag gross.
BB-8, you are wasting your time.
Oh, this is
Lost Shadow 22 says, "Oh, I'm fucking raging. Trust me, if this is the result of a car hitting a pole, I drive to the scene of the accident just to piss on the dead driver's corpse." I still can't believe how they just put. Oh my god, why would you put R2D2 on the back burner in this film? Even Lucas said R2 is the eyes of the audience.
Like he's the narrator. He's the narrator of this.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
I hate what they. I hate what they've done to every single original character. Any character that they've brought back into this, they've destroyed. They even destroyed Gentiles. Why isn't he like in? I'm talking about in the last. Sorry, the Rise of Skywalker. Why isn't he in the cockpit of a TIE fighter?
I don't even know why he got. Yeah, I don't know how they got him back. I mean? They tried to get him back for this one. He said, "Fuck you." You're his fucking dad, you idiot. How can I reach him if Luke couldn't reach him? You're his fucking dad. Did that guy die?
Doesn't Leia contact him or something? Like all this blame on Han sort of thing, making him take responsibility for getting her son back.
Yep. Yep. You'd think Leia would be Chancellor, not General of the Resistance. Exactly.
Bend through the Force and then that kill her. Surely she can, you know, at least do something.
Mm-hmm. Why is Kylo sitting there all creepy? Settle down.
Get the Raylos going somehow. They get them started with like a bit of creepiness first.
By the way, there was only one in the theater when I was watching this scene. Only one or two people literally bust out laughing when he took his helmet off.
I'm just so happy there's only 52
and one guy in my theater goes, "Goth kid." He should, in all honesty, they should have had him like with a shaved head, scars, and just, you know, like he's been through some shit. You know what I mean?
He should never have taken the mask off.
No. He said he would have been okay with it.
Well, I truly believe that Adam Driver is a good actor, and no matter, like, he you know, even if his mask is on the whole time, he can still portray.
Yep, 52 minutes left, Lucky.
Good emotions. Right. Yeah, 52 minutes left. Thank God.
Mm-hmm. Culture Casino. Curious how there's a resistance. They won the last trilogy, but they forgot about that part. Oh my God, Trey Corney says he laughed when Kylo unmasked. He looked like a goober. Yeah, I agree.
There you go. Now he's mind raping her.
Yeah.
Mind rape. See the island. The island that Luke is on that nobody fucking cares about.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, Culture Casino. I know you're trying to get some sleep.
Yeah. Sorry, man.
But I control my emotions when it comes to this stuff.
Oh, this is the part, according to the TLJ novel, where Rey downloads. Exactly. This is the word. The Force download.
Exact moment.
Yes.
It's about to download his powers.
Curious which side did he get the black hair from? Oh, yeah.
For the first time ever, I can actually see her downloading the training.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, but you're giving her plenty. Oh, more download. She's getting it through the nose. Mm-hmm.
Like she beats him right there in the Force, right there. We already have.
Yeah. Now got all your training, Kylo Ren, and she knows exactly how to beat you every single time.
At the
Oh,
moment where
there
most of
it
her
is.
ability goes down the toilet. Yes.
There it is.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I'm gonna. Oh, she, you afraid? Don't
Why
know
didn't
who
he
Luke
keep
is.
going? Why did he start to back up? Why didn't you just continue and push until you? Because you could easily break her if you kept going. Yes,
You
she
know
fought
why?
back,
'Cause
but you were fucking Kylo Ren.
Kylo Ren was just shocked because she thought that Kylo Ren was a myth, but she knows who Vader is
I
and she
know
knows
exactly.
who Han is. She also knows who Palpatine is, if you think about it. So, again, it's all about finding Skywalker.
Uh huh.
To me.
God, when I really wanted to see Andy Sir, I wanted to see him
Jedi mind
fight
trick
Luke.
time. Jedi mind trick time.
I
How
know.
does she know how to do
There
it? How
comes
does
Daniel
she
Craig.
even
That's
know
right,
it's a
Benzo.
thing? Because she said that Luke was a myth.
Yep. How does she know what a
Does she
mind
even
trick
know
is? How
that
does she know
Jedi
how to
mind
fucking
trick
do
was
this?
a thing? Oh, that's right. She just downloaded it.
Oh, that's Daniel Craig, by the way.
Oh, get the fuck out of here with this shit. Oh man, just stop now, please. 48 minutes left. Come on. Oh, scavenger scum. She's not rebel scum. She's scavenger scum.
Daniel Craig. 007 himself.
Oh, it works this time.
Why do they have to make a fucking noise for when the voice force happens? They didn't do that in the OT. Dumb. Oh, Trey Cartner, you're watching Halloween 6. Are you watching the producer's cut?
Kylo's angry again. Oh, let's make a joke and have these stormtroopers back out.
Yep.
Again, kind of worked in the moment at the time, but now looking back over it, it's just lame.
Mm-hmm.
Lame. Lame. Oh, let's suck the sun for power. This is lame. Gonna drain a star, so that entire system would now have
It would die.
completely fucked.
The whole
Like,
system's dead.
I don't understand what they're doing. It's another Death Star, but Poe tells us that it's not the Death Star because it's bigger than the Death Star. Oh, everyone's shocked. Yes, and Han says, so it's big. Oh. Oh. Cool.
Would a sun, a star, just disappear? Or would
Yeah, they
would
drain it.
you cause it to go supernova by doing that?
I don't know. Again, I'm no professional
I'm not a
on shit like
scientist.
that myself, but
Speak
just
English,
sounds
Doc. I ain't no
stupid.
scientist. Dude,
Oh.
how do they have this big of a scan of this motherfucker? Benzo says apparently Starkiller was a planet in
We hear
Fallen
Rob
Order.
Rad's back home.
What's the name of that planet in the Clone Wars where they go get the lightsaber crystals?
Um. Oh.
That's supposed to be Starkiller.
Let's go.
Actually, it would become a singularity. Culture Casino says, okay. Speak English, Doc. I ain't no scientist.
It's still stupid. Oh, let's have a quick smile moment
Yeah,
between
Draconian, I
Finn
agree.
and Poe. Oh, just to is those shippers.
Yeah, Lucky. It's hard to watch those cuts, but I would definitely prefer the producer's cut if I had to watch one or the other. Why is she happy that he's always leaves? What's the point of that?
Pretty good. Cool.
What the fuck? Why didn't you? I wish he would have just kissed her here instead of hugged her like they used to. Just kiss. Telling you. Stupid. But she's not being trained at the moment. She's just walking around. For fuck's sake, how is she going to get stronger by doing that? Hyperspace lanes. Look at that. Yeah, Trey, it was really fucking awkward. That scene with them was really awkward.
Mm-hmm.
How did he know where to cut it?
How does this even work?
It doesn't. There's a shot from a trailer.
Ever see
I hated this whole scene,
deleted
this whole
scenes
trope
from this movie?
of the fucking, ship or slash car or whatever landing on the edge of the cliff. So dumb.
Do you ever see the deleted scene from the movie where
Kylo goes through the Falcon.
Ollie goes to the Falcon? Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Han Solo. Daddy. Daddy, why did you leave me? Why didn't you love me?
Becomes the most memed part of this entire Disney trilogy. That's not how the Force works.
Oh, see, I agree with this whole part. Han should have kicked the shit out of him. Yeah, dude, you literally sacrificed them to get Rey. Culture Casino says removing the energy would create sufficient density to create a singularity that Starkiller wouldn't escape. Now that I think about it, yeah, I thought something like that. Hey, Giovanna, how you doing?
Oh,
Benzo says he likes that
thanks for
deleted
being
scene.
here for the last 41 and a half minutes of this crap.
41 minutes left.
Oh. And we can tell you how painful this is.
There's the only Phasma scene. There's the Phasma scene from the trailer, but I was like, oh my god, that looks cool.
Here comes her last 15 seconds of screen time.
Yeah. Why would Phasma turn off the shield? She's literally like First Order until she First Order or die.
Yeah.
She knows if she gets caught, they're gonna kill her anyway. So why would she do it?
What?
Oh my god, there's another T-17 scene from fucking. Oh my god. Yeah, Joanna, you did come at the right time. It's almost over. Hey, Subhuman's here. Hail, Subhuman. What's up, man?
Hail. And
we're just having fun torturing ourselves.
Try and give this again the nostalgia feel.
Yeah.
Of He's creeping around the Death Star. Yeah, and it's Pulp
How does she
Fiction.
know to do that? Can I ask you this? How the fuck does she know
I
to do
have
that?
no idea. I don't know. Handle.
How does she know how to do that shit?
Nice.
Yeah, she wouldn't do that.
I've just realized that this is Pulp Fiction, a Star Wars story. It just tells
Mm-hmm.
episode 1, just chops the scenes up and
Correct.
shuffles them around.
See, if this was like she would have just had them kill her. Remember the trash compactor? Remember? Yeah.
Yeah, nostalgia.
Yeah, she downloaded, right? Yeah, she
Much
downloaded the
nostalgia.
training in the force torture scene. Yes,
I can't believe how sucked in I was by this movie.
I know.
I full got like rated of my money.
It's Ilum, isn't it? That planet is
Disney
Ilum.
stole money from me. Not happy.
Yeah, I remember. That's right. Yeah, Benzo. That's what they want. Yeah, I believe it's Ilum is the planet that this is supposed to be Ilum.
Oh, that's it. Ilum.
Yeah,
What Starkiller Base is on Ilum?
that's what it's. I believe it's in canon. I'm not sure. We are watching The Force Awakens. We only have 38 minutes left.
Force falls asleep.
Exactly, Benzo. Remember the Death Star run? Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
Culture Casino says, I feel pretty Ilum right now.
Yeah.
Nice. Like a shit ton. You guys wouldn't last as long as you did if this was real. It's like five. It's like 50
It's
to,
like,
to 10 or something.
yeah, I was about to say it's like 10 to
Way too
1,
many.
20 to
Way
1
too many.
TIE fighter X-Wing ratio. Okay, Leia's
Feel
going to look at
bad
a
for Lost
screen.
Jedi. That his internet's fucked up.
I don't. I wish
Well, I mean,
wish
he's
my
still-
internet fucked up.
But he still can't use his internet. Even without watching this. I mean, yeah, when we're done, he still can't get on the internet. So, yeah. He happens to look out and see Rey.
I must admit, I did like that bit where, Han's nodding his head like this and he's like, why do you keep doing this? I'm trying to come up with a plan.
Yeah.
When I first saw it again, thought it was all right.
Yeah, that's funny. There are some things in this movie, humor-wise, that land.
Fallen Order was okay.
Finn's
Yeah,
a
it was
simp.
okay.
I still have not touched Fallen Order. It's just sitting right over here on my PlayStation games.
It's an okay game. Excuse me. Sorry, it's an okay game. It's
Yep, Subhuman says I wasted 2 hours just to see 15 seconds of Luke Skywalker. Yep.
Then we were so excited to see Luke Skywalker in The Last Jedi.
I know.
And we didn't even get Luke. That's why it made as much money as it did.
You know what sucks about this movie ending, though, Rhino? It means that the next one we have to watch is TLJ.
No, but at least that's not going to be for, I don't know, at least a week.
Weeks. Yeah, a couple weeks at least.
Maybe a couple of months.
Maybe.
Possibly a year. We'll see what happens.
Here's the thing, though. If you guys want us to, we'll finish the Disney trilogy and we'll go back and we'll do the actual Skywalker saga.
Yeah, I'd like to do that, especially after this.
Yep. Benzo says maybe a few years. Lucky says who we now know to be Jake Skywalker. Exactly. Yeah. Isn't that funny that came from Mark Hamill himself?
That's I know.
Dude,
even Daisy Ridley's
come out. Do you know what the fuck you're doing on a fucking Star Killer base?
Because she rummaged through the...
She rummaged through some difference. Yeah, she knows the Star Destroyer, so that means she knows Star Killer base. That's designed completely different.
It's just the bestest ever.
Marasu. Yeah, exactly. I remember thinking in this movie at this point, like, when's he going to die? Because we know he's going to fucking die. That's the only reason he came back to this movie. I knew that. When I announced he was coming back,
everybody
I was
knew
like,
that he was
yeah,
only going to be in one.
Yeah.
They didn't have to kill him.
I know, but he wanted it. That was part of his contract. Also, the fact that he wanted to do Indiana Jones. They told him that he'd have to do Indiana Jones if he did this.
Probably dreading doing that.
What'd you say?
Said he's probably dreading doing that.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I guess maybe she downloaded the schematics from Kylo's mind too, even though he wouldn't know the schematics of Starkiller Base.
Yeah, true.
He's not an engineer or a mechanic, so he wouldn't know that. She knows how to do everything. Yeah, Benzo said he came back at 9, but he wouldn't even bother to cut his fucking hair for the scene.
I just realized then that she's wearing Poe's jacket. So when does she give the jacket back to him?
I don't know.
Again, he gets sliced in his back and he's wearing his jacket because, of course, Poe fixes it and gives
Am
it
I
back
the only
to
one
him.
who didn't care Han died since they made him a deadbeat in this anyway? Yeah. Culture Casino says, stop using logic. Consume products and just wait for more products to consume. Yeah, I remember being like, why is his name Ben? The Disney Han Solo, that's right. This isn't really Han Solo. Yeah, it ain't Ben. It's Jason Solo.
Is she wearing his jacket? No. Oh,
okay. He was just putting it on.
Yeah, I'll give him that. Look like it. Putting it back. To get so wet, it's ridiculous.
What'd you say?
I said, watch Ray. She's about to get so wet.
She's
it's
soaking
ridiculous.
right now. Yeah, she's like, oh my god, he's hardcore.
Oh man, she gets so turned on just watching. He's talking to him. He's weak and foolish, like Allah.
See, they fucking know who Snoke is.
Yep.
Supreme Leader is the dumbest title for somebody.
Hearing that deep voice, the deep bass in his voice, and she just can't.
Supreme Leader reminds me of like when you're a kid and you're playing with your friends outside and you're like, I'm the leader. And your friend goes, no, well, I'm the Supreme Leader.
I'm the Supreme Leader.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm the Ultra Mega Leader. Yeah.
I'm the Supreme Leader 10,000.
Yeah. Times infinity. Yeah. It's just I really, 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 really fucking hate it. Taco Supreme Leader. That's a good one, Lucky. That's a good one. I like it. I like it a lot. We should watch fucking Dumb and Dumber before TLJ.
But I don't know if I have strength to do it.
Quit crying, you little
It's
bitch.
Just and she's just jizzing all over the place.
Finn's like, what are you peeing yourself or something? Why are you so wet?
Yeah.
They know Snoke is, but Luke couldn't figure out that Snoke was Palpatine.
She's about to have, as soon as the lightsaber, Rey has the biggest orgasm she's ever had.
Yeah, Supreme Leader sounds like an IA from Kathleen Kennedy. That's right. Okay, and then when the sun went out, I'm like, oh, you know shit, he's going to die. They're just... Jesus. Talk about subtlety. They might as well just write on the screen, look, it went dark. It's dark side now.
Oh.
Ray's like, holy
Ray, look
shit,
at her
he's so hot.
face. Oh, she just wow, that
Yeah,
scream. She just screamed out no. He
No, don't
really
they
meant
become that hard?
yes. He really meant yes. Oh God, let me touch your face, son, one last time before I just fall.
That's pretty heartbreaking.
It was when I first saw it.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, Kathleen came up with talking Velociraptor in Jurassic Park 3. Yeah, she
And
did.
seeing Leia's reaction, Han's death, and everybody's looking. Look at everybody looking at Leia.
I'm
Why
just
is
going to ask her
everybody
what's
looking
wrong.
at Leia?
For fuck's sake, be like real people.
I ask that though is because they can't sense what she's sensing, and she's just sitting down very quietly, very, in her own little corner. But everyone seems to be looking at her, like knowing that there's something going on. Is everybody force sensitive all of a sudden?
I guess.
So dumb. It makes sense because it fucking doesn't make any sense.
Somebody make an edit to where he gets shot and he goes, "My balls." How will it fire when it's got a fucking hole in it?
Culture Casino's raging
I know.
right now.
Yes. I This fight makes me pissed because Kylo uses the fucking Force, but he can't use it in TLJ in the fucking throne room, for God's sake. Piece of shit.
Technically, he should beat down Finn in 2 seconds. He should be able to beat Rey in 2 seconds. And I don't know why he really wants to do this anymore. He's just been told to bring Rey to. I don't understand. It went from wanting to find Luke Skywalker to now just wanting Rey to take him to the Supreme Leader.
She should be like unconscious for the rest of the fight. That was a very, very long throw. She should be unconscious. By the way, comparing lightsaber fight, like Finn and Rey fighting, Finn should last longer than Rey because he's had training.
I agree, Culture. The movie should be over. So there's still 27 minutes left. Can you believe that? 27 goddamn minutes of this crap.
I would when he lit the lightsaber up, I was expecting him to actually become force sensitive or realize that he's force sensitive. By the way, in canon, in old canon, real canon, when a Sith or a dark side user is hurt like that, he is now like amplified with power. He should be literally just glowing with dark side rage.
But again, I still don't even know what Kylo Ren is. If anything, he's a dark Jedi. He's not
He's a dark side user, though. He's being trained in the dark side of the Force like a Sith would be trained.
He's not a Sith,
But he's still using anger and hatred.
I understand. That's what makes him a dark Jedi as opposed to... Now, that slice up his back should have sliced him like the dead or paralyzed.
But Disney does not understand lightsabers. Remember that. Yeah, Culture Casinos is white male rage. Exactly. Should have been Luke. How many people expected Luke to be standing there in the theater? How many people expected that to be Luke?
At this point of the movie, I'm like, when are we going to see Luke?
How many people expected fucking Luke Skywalker to be standing there? I did. I was like, oh my God, Luke's here. No, he's not. He was in the original script, or one of them. They rewrote it again and again and again to take Luke out of everything. Why are they swinging these around like Louisville Sluggers?
Yeah, all three should have died in this scene. I agree.
Yep, Culture. Yeah, absolutely. By the way, you guys are fucking awesome for hanging out with us tonight.
Yeah, consistently had at least 10 people watching. It's been
Yeah, this is
fantastic. Thank you
fantastic.
for being here.
So great. You guys are awesome. Hit it hard. Post so disgusting. Remember the Death Star run? Remember? Why were there stormtroopers manually firing those guns in the trench?
Nostalgia.
Nostalgia.
That's what the actors should just be saying, as opposed to like flying through this little trench. He should just be going, "Hey, Red 2, nostalgia."
Yeah, I know. Red 5.6
Red 5.
standing by.
10 TIE fighters at nostalgia.
Mary Sue Powers. Runner Studios, you are a boss, man. And I love your, I fucking love your Avatar Runner Studios. I always look at it and laugh in my head. I'm like, that's funny. Pixelated Ryan, Raging Ryan. Nostalgia Squadron, Nostalgia Squadron standing by.
Yeah, Nostalgia Squadron standing by.
You guys have made this so much more fun to watch, by the way. Much more. Well, when she does the like the weird thrust, like Palpatine, like I was like, oh my god, that's weird.
Everybody sort of noticed that. Again, now that I think about it, and Palpatine, she ended up being a Palpatine. It makes me think that wasn't the.
Yeah.
No, it never was. Palpatine was never supposed to be a part of this story.
There are other. Stupendous Wave broke this fight down, and there's a couple of scenes where she has like an Obi-Wan fighting style, and she switches over to different ones, and he was trying to throw. I think he was just trying to throw us all for a loop. Apollo Patriot's back. What's up, Apollo?
I'll be right back.
Sure. Maybe watch it by myself. Why don't you? You need a teacher. I teach 5th grade. 5th grade? I thought you taught Force users. Yeah, just close your eyes and Force will take over. That's not how the Force works. Yeah, torture for me, exactly. Now all of a sudden she's a boss with the lightsaber for no fucking reason. His dark side powers, with him being hurt and in pain, should be fueling him to the point where he just cuts her in fucking half. And he's swinging and missing. Like, why are you...
I just remember thinking, like, after she beats him here, and she is so powerful, never thought about the whole training thing until other people sort of started bringing that up. Yeah.
I remember walking out of theater, even though I liked this movie, I was still not happy that she beat him. Like, I was discussing it with a group of people, and like after the movie that I had met in line, and I was like, dude, that makes no fucking sense. Yeah, the saber duels this is the best out of all of them, and that's saying something. It's pretty sad. Makes me get even more like pissed off and fucking rage fueled that we didn't get to see Jedi Master Luke Skywalker fucking fight in a sequel trilogy where he is still alive. God damn it.
Yeah.
Fuck you, Disney.
As like master.
Fuck off.
Jedi Master Luke Skywalker.
God damn it. That makes me so mad. This guy's like, I think I'm going to leave. One guy's like, don't abandon your post, Jude. Come on.
Even Hux is gone.
I know. Come to me in my big ass stupid ship.
Come to complete Kylo Ren's training that we never see.
You know, all he does is yell at him for wearing a mask. Yeah.
thing that makes this even worse is the fact that the very next movie is like literally the very next day, if not a cut, like
Oh God, I fucking hate that.
20 hours or something like that. And Kylo Ren's in front of Snoke, and he gives him no training. He just tells him that
Yep.
he's got to go and find Rey or something. Like, fucking stupid.
Uh-huh.
So dumb. It doesn't match. It doesn't meet up.
I'm telling
like
you, dude.
trying
I
to
don't think
fit-
Ryan even read the script of
like
this or even
trying to
gave a
fit a
fuck.
square into a circle, hole. Square block in the circle hole, instead of in the square hole.
Culture. I tell you
So
what, man. Those prequel duels. Oh my God.
Yeah. Even the duels in the originals
And the
are
OT.
still better than the
Oh my
duels.
God.
Yeah.
The throne room in Jedi is still one of my favorite fights.
I will say though, out of all three of these movies, the trilogy, sequel trilogy, that
This is
is
the best
probably
fight.
the best
Yes.
fight out of all of them.
And it becomes a son.
Yeah.
Cool. That's how that works.
Yeah.
I don't think science allows that.
I don't know. Hey, everybody run towards Millennium Falcon. Now let's see Chewie walk right past Leia.
Finn.
Wouldn't you think he'd be crying and really emotional? He just, oh no, he's happy. He's running away.
Oh, he was going. I think he was going with originally JJ's idea. I think was he was going to go with Finn. Make sure he's okay.
Nothing. Like,
Why are you hugging this stupid bitch you just met?
and apparently she knows that she's a Palpatine.
Yeah.
From what we know now.
Yeah, from what we know now, she knew.
Knew
Why would you put her in fucking
Palpatine and
handcuffs and stick her in a cell?
she just beat up her son.
Yeah.
Pretty sad. Oh, hang on. Part two. Oh,
Wakes up for
what?
no fucking reason.
What? The plot woke him up.
Even people who love this movie still could not explain why the fuck he woke up.
Once I've come back, C-3PO. I was never gone. I was pretending to be asleep.
Yeah, Lucky, you're right. The Galactic Civil War was way more than a year. Yeah, after the OT. Yeah, Finn should be in have half robot body because he's paralyzed. Why is C-3PO not that shiny? He's more matte in this
I agree.
series. And fuck the red arm, exactly. They only made the red arm to sell toys.
Yep.
That
So
little
they could
tiny
make
piece. We know where it is out of this giant map.
Yeah. Oh
Gay.
my god. Luke. New Hope.
Why?
For you to find it. It wasn't even his map. You know who made this map? Kylo Ren made this map.
No, it's
so
from the
they
Empire
could be-
Archives. But how is it? How is it
Finn's not
that it
already in a
leads
bacta
to
tank.
Luke?
He's not already in a bacta tank. He's just laying on a
Yeah.
gurney.
Why isn't he in it? Yeah, he should be in a back to tank, dude. You're right. Yep.
Back just got sliced to pieces.
Retarded. Damn you all for keeping me awake. Sorry, culture. And look at the toy sales now, Runner says. Exactly.
I'm
There are
not
no toy
sorry.
sales.
If I had to sit through this and you decided to be here, well, it's your own damn fault.
Aren't you glad? Anakin saved Luke only for Luke to throw his character developmental knife away. Yep. Yep.
Ray
Fucking watching Halloween
now
because even hearing you guys talk this movie is angering me. Yeah. Yep.
Rey's sitting in the pilot seat of the Falcon now. She's got R2. She's got Chewie. Wouldn't you
stole
think that
everything.
Chewie's actually extends to Leia and not to Rey? Like,
Yeah, why the fuck would he be going? Well, because she needs a co-pilot.
oh, it's the
Oh no,
co-pilot. See,
I think Apollo made some memes.
of course he did.
Yeah. Thanks, Culture. We appreciate the support, man. Thank you so much. All of you guys for being here and put up with this shit.
Sure. Nice shot. Falcon flying through the
Does she though?
clouds.
Really? Yeah,
Look
exactly. To Octo, whatever the fuck it is.
Fuck one.
Fuck one. Yeah, why didn't Leia go with her to see her brother? Why'd she send some random fucking stranger?
Yeah, she's been looking for Luke, and she's thought that she could find Luke, and she's
Bring him
finally
back.
found Luke and going to get him. Fuck.
Yeah, Culture.
Is there
Apollo's a meme
movie?
god. Memes are hilarious. Apollo, you make some great memes, dude.
Some of them trip me out. Like some of them, you've just got so much going on.
I
Just,
know. I
whoa.
love it.
Some of them are like
Especially
really
since we
funny
know
and-
Holdo was there while Leia was in a coma. Yeah, why couldn't Leia leave?
Mhm.
But Holdo's not in this really originally, because Ryan hadn't thought of that stupid piece of shit character yet.
Wars Theory marrying Dave Filoni. That's always a good one.
Yes.
Oh, come on, Ray. Just get to Luke so that he can take the saber out of your hand. Oh, no, we don't see that in this, do we? She just puts it out. Hurry up. Hurry up.
In the
Up.
original scene,
It's supposed to be rocks floating,
there
right?
were supposed to be rocks and boulders just floating everywhere around him, showing that he was like a Force god.
How awesome would that have been?
I know, right?
Sitting on this cliff, meditating, rocks just floating around him, peaceful. And how cool would it have been if let's say, he doesn't even grab the saber out of her hand,
Yeah, he just takes it with the Force.
with the Force, breaks it down, and says, "You'll be ready when you can."
The moment the crowd was hyped and we got Ruin Johnson's piece of shit. That's exactly right. I think I wanted to kill Ryan in the first 5 minutes of the next movie.
And what do you
Imagine being
reckon
Mark
this
Hamill and reading the script for The Force Awakens or for The Last Jedi after realizing you were the setup for the next movie?
I honestly feel sorry for Mark Hamill.
Me too. Yep.
I feel sorry for all the fans and all. Like, I feel sorry for myself because, again, you sort of invest so much time and effort into this stuff to just be told that, nah, it's all bullshit. It doesn't matter. I look at somebody like
Directed by
that's
Judge
over.
Abrams. Yeah.
Yeah, I look at somebody like Ryan Kennel, and I was watching his video today. I don't know if you saw it, but there was a rumor. There's a rumor going around that they're going to do a grand on live action, and it pisses him off probably more than it pisses me off because the only introduction that I've had to Thrawn was through Rebels. Really, I've just recently, gotten through the Thrawn trilogy a couple of times. So, I now understand sort of where he's coming from with it.
Yeah.
But for the entire EU, for him to be completely essentially told to him that, all this time, effort, and money that you've invested into this now means nothing to the grand scheme of the main story. It's got to be heartbreaking.
Yeah, but we still have it. We can still go back and read it. It's still there. They haven't taken it away.
Yeah.
In all honesty, to tell you the truth, out of all the Mandalorian casting rumors, the Thrawn one's the only one that makes sense. Because if he was helping rebuild the Empire, he would be the one behind Moff Gideon, most likely.
Yeah.
I mean, and the other Mandalorian characters that are possibly going to show up in The Mandalorian would actually make sense as well, that he would run into more Mandalorians. I'm okay with that. I'm okay with Bo-Katan and Fenn Rau. I'm okay with those. But I mean, We don't
I
need
don't mind.
Ahsoka or
Correct.
Sabine.
I don't mind them bringing in Bo-Katan.
Yeah,
Like
absolutely.
that, I mean, it's the story of the Mandalorian. Bo-Katan's a Mandalorian. It
Correct.
essentially makes sense to bring her in at some point.
Yeah.
They wanted to. Again, they don't have to, but
Yeah.
it makes more sense than bringing in somebody like Ahsoka.
Mm-hmm.
Again, I still think Ahsoka, bringing her in to take Baby Yoda out of the story, and then they're going to feed off nostalgia from Bo-Katan and Rex and all those other things. Anyway, it's going to be a hot mess. I'm just looking forward to it, really. I mean, don't get me wrong. If it's good, I'll say that it's good.
Absolutely.
But I said that the first Mandalorian was good, and now looking back over it, I don't think it's necessarily as good as I originally thought it was.
Yeah.
It's almost like like this movie, Force Awakens. When I first saw it, looks fantastic. I watched it multiple times, and now looking back, it's like, man, it was definitely just a nostalgia. It was just nostalgia that got me. Having these characters back on screen after so long, and just hyped
Good night,
up in my
Benzo.
own head.
Thanks for hanging out, man. Appreciate it.
Yeah, later.
Appreciate it so much.
Thanks for being here. You've been here pretty much the whole thing.
I know, man. You guys have been just awesome.
Many of you. Culture Casino.
Lucky's been here. Yep. Paulo's been out. Runner's been here since the beginning too.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
Runner was the first person to message.
Yep. You guys are fucking troopers.
Honestly, didn't think Trey Courtney. Honestly, didn't think that we'd have even this many people watching.
I agree. Yeah.
It's such a horrible movie. Especially, it's so funny. Like I said at the beginning of the stream, these people out there that said, "Oh, you've got to wait for the trilogy to end before you can say that The Force Awakens or The Last Jedi is a bad movie." Well, now that the trilogy's complete, it's made everything even worse. Even worse than it was. Just nuts.
Yep.
Just nuts.
Yeah, it's ridiculous. Yeah, fuck TFA, Trey Courtney says. Culture says I'm here for you. Man, I tell you what.
Again, thanks guys
Lost
all
Jedi,
for
I know
coming.
Yes, I know Lost Jedi. I know your internet went out, but you can't use that as an excuse when we're watching the TLJ. Sorry.
Yeah.
Because we won't believe it next time.
Not. Never again.
Oh my God. Yeah. Oh yeah, that was tough, Runner, man. That was definitely tough. Yeah, it was.
And if he tries to get out of The Last Jedi like that, then I should get an automatic pass on The Rise of Skywalker.
I know. God, Rise of Skywalker's a fucking mess. When's TLJ? We're gonna try to figure out schedules in the next week, and then we'll set a date for it, and we will give you guys a much more advanced notice. Yeah. This was a last minute thing that we kind of decided like just a few hours before we started. Yeah. So, but we had this has been really fun.
It has.
I mean, even though it was like rage fuel. I mean, I raged out quite a few times myself, especially towards the end when I realized that we're not ever going to see Jedi Master Luke Skywalker. I got pissed.
Yeah. But it's again, like I said, now knowing what we know now, what happens in the future of these characters, it's now made this movie make a whole lot less sense. Yeah. Like it didn't make sense after The Last Jedi, but even more so after The Rise of Skywalker. Everything just falls apart after every movie. It's crazy.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's crazy.
It's just nuts. Yeah, this whole movie was a waste. It was. You Culture Casino, you've never seen The Rise of Skywalker? Yeah, lucky you.
Right.
Lucky you.
Yeah, Lethal Lightning's the same.
What'd you say?
Lethal Lightning's the same. He's never watched The Rise of Skywalker. He completely.
I don't think he watched any of them, did he?
Yeah. I think he watched.
Force Awakens.
Force Awakens. The Last Jedi.
Jesus.
Sure. Anyway.
Yeah, this movie was yuck.
Hot mess.
Yuck.
Hot mess.
Damn it. Oh, you've seen reviews for I tell you what, you could either like watching Mulder's Unbridled Rage or the EFAP that's like 12 hours long of them discussing the Rise of Skywalker is way better and way more fun. So if none of you've seen the Rise of Skywalker and you want to know what's it about, just watch Mulder's Unbridled Rage.
All
It's way
the stuff
better.
is fantastic per usual. Per usual.
Yeah. Rise of Skywalker makes Superman Returns look like Man of Steel. Yeah, it's fuck. I still can't believe we're gonna watch TLJ next. I will say this: these will be the last times I'll ever watch this sequel trilogy. This is it. Lucky says, hate the movie, but love the stream and chat. I'm going to get some shut-eye and dream of good Star Wars. Hail, chat. Hail the Geek Planet and Raging Rhino. If I have nightmares, it's on you. We really appreciate it. Sorry.
Thank you so much.
Yes, hopefully this doesn't give you nightmares. Yeah.
Sorry, I had a few issues there too.
Yeah.
I don't believe it for a second, but we'll give him the benefit of the doubt. I know he can hear what I'm saying.
Guys, I don't know if you are in my Discord. You guys, I'm going to leave the link for the Discord. It's from the chat. If you guys want to join the Discord, be awesome if you did. It's growing every day, and Apollo Patriot drops the memes like it's hot all the time. Me and Lost Jedi 22 and Raging Rhino, and a ton like Ryan's in there, Lethal's in there, Mary's in there. A ton of people are in our Discord. So if you guys want to join the Discord, we would appreciate it. So also, if you're not subscribed to Lost Jedi 22 or Raging Rhino or myself here on the Geek Planet and you're watching this on a repeat, or anybody in the chat that's not subscribed, we'd appreciate you subscribing to our channels as well. So
please do.
Yes.
I should have my second episode of Disney's Star Wars continuity.
Yes, and you're doing Snoke next. I'm so excited.
Check out episode 1 and get ready for episode 2.
I know you did, Lost Jedi. I know you did, but if you can't send me a screenshot and you say the same thing in TLJ, we know you're faking it. That was my point.
You know you were legit this time. I'm just giving you shit saying I don't believe you.
Yes, absolutely. I'm giving you shit.
All right, guys. Well, thank you very much. I'm going to have to jump off here, Jeff.
Yeah. We'll go ahead. Let's go ahead and end this stream. We watched the movie. That was what we were going to do. And we will be doing our Raging Geek Jedi show on Saturday night, 11:30 p.m. Central Standard Time after Shenanigans. So we will be there. So
I hope to see you all there. We tend to see you all there, so yes, hopefully you will be.
We really, really appreciate you guys being here too. I mean, it's made it so much better. Really, really has. You guys are fucking awesome, as usual. So, all right, we will see you guys the next time. Have a good night. Hope nobody has nightmares because of us. Yeah, see you, Culture. See you, Apollo. See you, Trey Courtney. Everybody in the chat. Runner. Lucky, everybody, you guys have been awesome. Thank you guys so much. Have a good night.
The next one.